United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres has told Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif that he plans to hold a donors conference, either in New York or somewhere in Europe, to raise funds for Pakistan's flood victims. The Prime Minister disclosed this while talking to media at a Pakistan-sponsored exhibition of pictures from the flood-affected areas at the UN headquarters in New York. The Prime Minister said that while the date of the proposed donors conference had not been finalized, it will be held soon. Pakistan will witness its economic growth rate falling massively to 2% during the current fiscal year against the budgetary target of 5% after floods have plunged the country into crisis. The estimates were shared by Planning and Development Secretary Syed Zafar Ali Shah, who also highlighted that the country would require continuous and constant engagement with the development partners, lenders and donors to meet the financing needs of rehabilitation and reconstruction. The official estimate for a revised GDP growth rate at 2% is in sharp contrast to the 3.5% growth rate forecast by the Asian Development Bank on Wednesday. The State Bank of Pakistan had earlier projected 2.4% growth rate, while the government had been estimating a 2.2 to 2.3% growth rate for the current fiscal year. Federal Minister for Planning and Development Ehsan Iqbal said he will make PTI Chairman Imran Khan and the National Accountability Bureau pay for the damages caused to the Narowal sports city. During his visit to Kartarpur, he said he would soon give a notice of ₹4 billion damages to the NAB for jailing him in a baseless corruption reference. Iqbal stated that the NAB investigated him for 3 months but could not prove a single rupee corruption. The federal minister said the sports city was a major sports project for the youth, but it had fallen victim to vindictive politics. Ehsan was acquitted by the Islamabad High Court on Wednesday for alleged corruption in the project. The Drug Regulatory Authority of Pakistan has been directed to ensure an ample supply of paracetamol and anti-snake venom throughout the country, especially in the flood-hit areas. The directive to the DRAP came during a meeting of National Assembly's Standing Committee on National Health Services. The Special Secretary of the Health Ministry apprised the meeting that provision of medicines, especially in the flood-affected areas, was being effectively monitored. He informed that the government had already received an ample supply of paracetamol from foreign governments in the flood aid. DRAP Chief Executive Officer Dr. Asim Rauf apprised the Standing Committee that punitive action had been initiated against the concerned stakeholders over the shortage of the drug in the country.